Hey, what's up? I'm Terry Bellini, and in this video, I'm gonna be taking out this wall right here. So another video a few days ago, I took down this entire wall, and that went pretty much just fine. A couple hiccups, but no big deal. This one, I'm gonna be doing the same thing. So I'm going to take my razor knife here and basically cut along all on the side here. I'm gonna cut along this wall here, along the ceiling to cut the paper, so when I tear out the wall, it doesn't tear into this side of the wall, so I keep this looking nice. And then I will take my drywall saw and maybe go in and start cutting, and then start ripping off the drywall. And this is connected to the bathroom, so I gotta cut also, here's the sink here, so I have to cut along all the seams in here and, you know, deal with the electrical that's in here. And yeah, so this will be interesting, but we'll go ahead and get started. I'll do some time lapse and I'll stop and do some video if I run into anything interesting. So we'll get started. I'm going to stop and give one quick tip. So when you are going to be cutting into a wall and there's electrical, most of the time, it's coming from the top. So I know for a fact that I've been up in the attic and I see the wires coming down. I know they're all coming down along the framing and connecting to here. So I know there is no electrical down here. So I'm going to start cutting down here so I don't get into any of the wires, just to be safe. And if you're in a place where there are going to be wires, just stay within about, an 1.5 inches or so. Don't go really deep and start cutting, because you're going to go through wires and anything else in the wall. So if you do it, just do just a little bit like that and go along. Don't go super deep because you might hit wires and anything else. So we'll go ahead and keep going, and yeah. All right, so a quick update here. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna have to take the vanity out or not, but I definitely had to. So I basically cut along the seams in here, took out the little top backsplash. There was a couple screws nailed into the studs in here, so remove those. Obviously I disconnected the water here. I shut these off, disconnected everything, made sure nothing was attached, then lifted out the top, carried it out. And then it was obviously a lot easier to take out the drywall at that point. So did all that. There's staples in here holding all these wires in. So I just basically took some pliers and was very careful. You don't want to puncture the sheathing on here. And so I was careful with needle nose pliers. What I kind of did is I took these needle nose pliers and kind of snuck it in where I could and kind of pried them out a little bit. And then grabbed them with the larger ones and pulled them out. So that worked pretty well. So they are all disconnected now. Just going up through the top. And what I'm gonna do now is basically start removing this framing. I've got a little bit of drywall up there I gotta remove, but I wanted to show you how the Sawzall works here. So it's actually super easy. Make sure there's not a battery in it or it's plugged in. And on this one here, you just flip this switch up right here and it just pops right out. Just like that. That one's garbage, and I've got a new blade around here somewhere. I know I had it. There it is. So you take your new blade, and then you can see on here, it's a general purpose metal wood with nails, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So you just take this, it's got a little hole, and it seats in here, so you just lift this up, slide it right in, let go, and it's ready to go. So at that point, You just slap the battery in, and then ready to go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how I cut this out. It's actually just, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll go ahead and do it. Make sure to wear your safety glasses, wear gloves, because it's a good idea. So I'll get this set up. So I'll just cut this one out, and then I'll switch back over to a time lapse again, but just wanted to show you this real quick. So nothing's attached. It just nailed up at the top, nailed at the bottom. So I'll take out this one here. And you just basically line it up with the bottom and pull the trigger. Just like that. And to get it out, you don't have to cut it at the top. You can just pull it. So you just literally do that. Wiggle it back and forth a few times. And it comes out just like that. And make sure to save this wood. If you can reuse it, so don't get rid of it. So I'm actually saving all the wood that I'm taking out, and I'm gonna reuse it when I put in this wall right in the center here. So I don't have to buy more wood, because it's really expensive right now. So I'll go ahead and get the rest of this done, and I'll check back in. All right, so I think I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. It's about 12:30 in the morning, so I'm done. But I'm gonna leave these for now. This board needs to come out still, and that bar up top, the header right there, those two, and then it's basically ready to go. But I'm gonna wait for now because this is a whole other project I need to deal with. So I gotta come in and pull these out and cap them, and that's gonna take a little while, and there's a lot going on here. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it for now, but I mean, take a look at this. This is a lot. But here was the bathroom, and the vanity is now gone, and the wall is gone, obviously. Probably gonna cut out that window soon. I mean, this whole bathroom's gonna get remodeled. I'll show a video of that as well. But I'm gonna have to take the toilet out, and then I'm gonna start taking the tub out. I'm gonna convert that into a shower, and I'll need some help with that. So I'm gonna cut out those window bars, probably put in a new window, new light, yeah, everything's new flooring, new door, like everything's gonna be new. So that's pretty much it for tonight. Yeah, till next time. So if you like this content, be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.